Good morning and welcome to the first lesson of chapter 7. There we go. We are looking at chapter 7, still not great, lesson 1. And this chapter 7, lesson 1 is numerical expressions from page 481. Okay, so numerical expressions, obviously numerical just means number, and expressions are, are number sentences that do not have an equal sign. So I'm going to just put here that expressions do not have an equals sign. So if they have an equal sign, they're called an equation. Without an equal sign, they are called an expression. The other term that you want to know, or some other terms you want to know, is we're going to see the words find the value. We're going to see the words evaluate. And what both of these mean is to solve the problem. Right? It means to solve it or get the answer, right? So do the math, basically. Okay? When we see the word solution just means the answer. So if it says evaluate for the solution, it means find the answer. So just getting you used to and starting to use some advanced math vocabulary. So you need to get used to those words, okay? So let's do the example from 481. It says, Gregory and his family went hiking over the weekend. On Saturday, they hiked 5 miles. On Sunday, they hiked 5 miles. Use the bar diagram to write and evaluate 2 numerical expressions to represent the total numbers hiked. So a bar diagram is just what it sounds like. It is a bar, and a diagram means pictures. So our bar diagram is going to look like this. So here's our bar, and we have 2 days that they went hiking. They went hiking on Saturday and Sunday. So since we have 2 days of hiking, we're going to make this bar diagram have 2 sections because there's 2 days. And on this first day, which would be Saturday, they hiked 5 miles. And on the second day, which would be Sunday, they hiked 5 miles. And here is where I would put my total miles. So the bar diagram basically just gives you a pictorial representation. So I can see, oh, they hiked 5 miles today and 5 miles here. That's a total of 10 miles. So one expression that we can do is we can add these, right? We can do 5 plus 5. Okay, this is my expression. When I evaluate it, I'm going to show it like this, 10. In the book, they include an equal sign after that, but how we start showing our math as we get older is like this. We don't even necessarily need those arrows all the time, but for you guys as beginners, yes. The second way that the second expression I could create from this, think about, this is repeated addition, right? I'm adding the same numbers over and over. So that means I could turn this into a multiplication expression. So I could do 2 sets of 5. And to evaluate that expression, I would do this. Okay, and so then my solution, right, would be that the family hiked 10 miles. Okay, so there's 1 expression, 2 expressions, so just different ways to do that math. On page 482 in the try it section, we have Mrs. Yearling has 2 groups of 5 students and 2 groups of 4 students. Use a bar diagram to write and evaluate 2 numerical expressions to represent the total number. So I'm going to draw my bar diagram. This is page 482. So I'm going to draw my bar diagram here. Make it a little bit longer this time because I have more numbers. And I have two groups of 5 students. So I'm going to go, okay, here's 5 students. And here's 5 students. And then I have 2 groups of 4 students. So here's 4 students and 4 students. Okay. So here's my bar diagram, and always along the top you will see the total running at the top or the bottom. Like that. Right, so if I put those all together, I'll get my total students. So one expression I could make would be to add all these numbers up to find my total, right? I could do 5 students plus 5 students plus 4 students plus 4 students. And when I evaluate, excuse me, when I evaluate this one, I would go like this. I would go 10 plus 8, and then I would do 18 to get my solution of 18. The second expression I could make would be to use my repeated addition to create some multiplication. So for this right here, I could do 2 times 5, and I would put parentheses around it because those are my 2 groups of 5 students, plus I could do these 2 together. So I could do 2 times 4, and again I would put parentheses to show that those go together. And then I could evaluate this by doing 2 times 5 is 10. Order of operations said if there are parentheses, I do them first. Bring down the plus. And 2 times 4 is 8. And then 10 plus 8 is 18. And I get the solution of 18. So I would say there are 18 total students. Okay, so that is using the bar diagrams to help you create expressions. I hope this helped. Have a good day. Where's my stop? Don't tell me this did not record. Where's the stop button? There it is. Sorry guys, sorry you had to deal with my technical difficulty.